Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
All right, guys, welcome back. It's Sunday, October 16th. We had no video yesterday, a little too much going on in the morning, and the game started very early yesterday. Penn State was on at noon, Phillies were on at 2, so there just wasn't time to get one out. That being said, on Friday we crushed. I wish we could have got something out because we absolutely dominated Friday. Up over 10 units as a group, our best day we've had in a long time, so that was very nice to see. Yesterday was still an okay day. We were still up a little bit as a group, so can't get too upset about that. Can get very upset about Penn State. That was very much a bummer. The only saving grace was that the Phillies are awesome and smacked the shit out of the Braves again and are headed to the NLCS. So we got that going for us. But now let's recap Saturday. All right, I was 1-2 yesterday. I had 3 units on Penn State. I had 3 units on the Phillies. The Phillies delivered, so I was only down a little bit. 1-2 down 0.85 units, which for the month puts me at 12-18, up 0.51 units, so I still got my head above water. Vinny was also 1-2 yesterday. He is 14-16 on the month, up 8.53 units. He is absolutely crushing right now. No one, however, is killing as hard as Chris is. He was 2-1 yesterday. He is 19-8 on the month. He's up 16.79 units. Absolutely dusting us all. Bet with this man. He's red hot, on fire. Bet his picks. Did not hear from Spencer yesterday. He is 13-13 on the month. He's up 0.21 units. Wilkie was 1-2, but he did have one big winner, so he was still positive on the day. He is 15-15 on the month, up 6.89 units. Sean was 1-2. He's 11-18 on the month, down 9.39 units. And Carm was 2-1. He's 13-14. He's down 2.19 units. So as you can see, almost all of us are positive. Carm is close. Sean can get there with a little bit of hard work. So we'll see what happens. We got 2 weeks left. We got a ton of work to do anything to try to catch Chris, but we are all going to try, and that begins today. Let's take a look at our locks. I'm, of course, riding with my boys. I got Eagles -6.5 and over 42. Unders have been crushing in prime time, and I am very scared this could end up being a 24-17 game, but I'm going to roll the dice and go with the over. It is kind of low. I got Hurts over 199.5 passing and over 44.5 rushing 2-leg parlay, and Josh Allen over 274.5 and passing and over 34.5 rushing. This is a rematch from the playoffs last year, Bills versus Chiefs. People call it the greatest game ever. It was just nonstop offense, pretty sick. Hopefully we get more of the same. In a rematch like this, I always do worry that it's going to be a huge letdown, so we'll see. Have not heard from Vinny yet. Hoping to get some picks from him here shortly. Chris, he's got Ravens money line, Bucks money line, 2-leg parlay, Hurts anytime touchdown, and Vikings money line, Justin Jefferson over 74.5 yards receiving. Spencer, he's got Bengals -3, Vikings -3, and Ravens -5.5. Wilkie, starting off with a 3-leg parlay here. He's got Mahomes over 249.5 passing, Allen over 34.5 rushing, and Josh Allen 2+ touchdown passes. Bucks money line, Eagles money line, 2-leg parlay, and Cooper Kupp over 84.5 receiving yards, Darrell Henderson over 44.5 rushing yards. Sean, he's got Bucks -10. They are in Pittsburgh today. Buffalo, Kansas City over 53.5, and Eagles money line, Rams money line. First touchdowns, we actually did have a touchdown on Thursday. None of us got that one right, unfortunately. Today, I'm going with Mark Andrews. Chris is going with Will Dissly. Spencer's got Joe Mixon. Wilkie has Lamar Jackson. And Sean going, of course, with Leonard Fournette. Have not heard from Vinny or Carm yet on any picks or touchdown picks or home run picks, nothing. As soon as I do, we'll get those out there. And home run picks, on Thursday, I had Yordan Alvarez. On Friday, 1, 2, 3, 4. Four of us had Bryce Harper. Carm had Reese Hoskins. Yesterday, Chris and Sean both had Bryce again, who is just on a tear. Today, I've got Giancarlo Stanton, so does Spencer. Wilkie and Sean are going with Jose Ramirez. And what is going to get things going today? We're sticking with house whiskey, of course. We call it house whiskey for a reason. And this is slowly becoming our house shotgun beer, going with Trogs Hop Cyclone. Just really have not seen anything great out there. Been on the lookout for Weekend Warrior. Have not seen it. Very disappointed in that. The other 19.2s that I can find are boring or just straight up not good. So I know for a fact this one's good, so I have just been riding with it. I know today's about football, and I'm very excited about Eagles Cowboys tonight, but we gotta talk about the Phillies for a second. This team, JT with an inside the Parker yesterday. The pitching has been good. They had one bad inning against the Braves where there was an error at first. I'm pretty sure error at first on Hoskins. He's becoming a liability in the field. And they gave up 3 runs on the back of an incredible performance by Wheeler, who just looked awesome. One bad inning and they lose that game. Unfortunate. Other than that, the pitching has been great. The fielding's been good enough. The hitting has been insane. If you would have told me how 3 weeks ago that we were going to be in the NLCS, we would have swept the Cardinals, who are one of the best teams in the second half. We would have beat the hell out of the Braves, who came back from a 10.5 game deficit to take the division, and they're the defending world champions. They're good. That's a very, very good team, and we beat the shit out of them. Just terrific stuff. All right. Okay. All right. Not bad. Got a little hung up on there. Okay. All right. This one for you, Steve. Oh, delicious but cold. All right. Guys, do all the things. Follow the social medias, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. You'll get all the picks on Twitter. What we have is already up this morning. When I get Vinny and Carm, I'll get theirs out there too. Check out the merch store. We got a ton of great stuff up there. We will have picks tomorrow, and then we'll start this whole thing over again on Thursday. We got 2 weeks left in this month, and if anybody wants to even come anywhere near Chris, we got a lot of work to do. Until then, I love you guys. Let's cash some bets.
And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. I wanna thank you. I wanna thank you. I wanna thank you.
All right. No, we don't want that. Come on. Yeah, R.I.P. to Finn's breakfast. Jesus Christ, I can't fucking talk. What is going on here?